Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Lecture number 16, view number 3, spreadsheets in Excel. In class, we are studying our view number 3 in which we are studying Excel. We had studied too many things about Excel, what is Excel, how it works, what is the main purpose of it, how we can do different types of functionality in it, how we can use its different functions, how we can use its different formulas in it. In our last lecture, we had studied formatting worksheet element, then select a cell or range of cell to apply formatting. Then we have studied to select a cell. Then we have studied how to select adjacent cell. Then how to select non-adjacent cells. You may have remembered using shift key or drag and or to with helping by dragging mouse by clicking on a single cell. You can select adjacent cell, or by clicking control key. By pressing control key and clicking, you can select non-adjacent cell. Then we have studied cut, paste and copy paste. What is cut paste, what is copy paste? Copy paste is making duplication of the thing data, and cut paste is to move the data from one place to another. From where we move our data is called source, and to where we move our data is called destination. Now today we are going to study our next topic, which is called formatting text. Formatting text is that you have selected different data and you want to change the formatting style. Like if you see these paragraphs, this is the heading and this is the paragraph. This text is italic and bold, and both fonts are different. This is Arial and this is Calibri. Okay, so this is called formatting text. How we can do that? Let's see. Formatting text formatting includes formatting the font size, style, font family, and color, and using the bold, italic, underline, and aligning the text. User can format a single cell or range of cells. Figure 3.34 shows formatting tools. These are the formatting tools. In the Excel, these are the formatting tools. Here, font box and alignment toolbox. Font. Font is the typeface of text, and it is a set of characters used in typing of text in a particular style. Excel provides many different fonts from which user can choose. To change font, select cell to change the font, for example G3 to J3 as in figure 3.34. This one, J3 to G3 to J3, this one. And choose the home tab as shown in figure 3.34. This is the home tab. We are here. Click the down arrow next to the font box. This one's a list of font appears. Find and click the required font from the list. For example, Arial Black as shown in figure. Okay students, this is the way how you can change the font. Let's take example. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Let's say A, B. These are the values we are going to add, subtract, multiply and divide. 43 and 67 equal this plus this, then equal this negative this, then equal this multiplied by this, then equal this divided by this. These are the values. Let's shuffle these so that the answer should be in exact value. Now these are the answer. Let's say I want to make these font style a different font style. I will click here, this is the font. Okay, font, click on the arrow. Multiple arrows are here. As you move your cursor on the fonts, the style also changes. Which you like the most, you can use it. Now you can see the fonts are changed now. A and B are these, and these are the answers. Okay, let's go. What are we going to study next? Oh, we missed something. Do you know, as you scroll down the list of fonts, Excel provides a preview of the font in the cell you selected. As this is called previewing. Here you can see the font style changes as I have moved the cursor on the font. This, this, like this is called. Let's see, we can use these fonts. Okay, let's see the next. To change font size, select cell or cells to change the font size. Choose the home tab, click the down arrow next to the font size box. A list of font sizes appear. Click on the required size. I want to change its size, font size. I will click here. Different sizes will be shown here. As I move my cursor on it, it will show me a preview. But you can type the font by yourself too. You can type it. It will work. Okay. The size of font is measured in points. There are 72 points to an inch. If font size is increased, the row height is automatically increased. As you have seen, when the font size has been increased, the row height also increases. Next is font style. There are 4 font style available: bold, italic, underline and regular. To change the font style, select cell or cells to change the style. Choose the home tab. Click the required font style, bold, italic or underline. For example, bold button as shown in figure. Let's do an example. I want to bold this. I will click on the B. It will bold. I want to make it italic. I will click here. It is not italic. Italic is like this. Underline. And these are the regular fonts. By default they are regulars. I want to use different double underline for A and for B. Okay, so these are the ways that you can format your text. Now next is to change font color. Let me show you an example directly. I select this, and here this is the font color box. I will select any font color which I like, let's say green one, and now the color has been changed. Let's change its color. I give it to blue. Multiply, I want to change blue to gray. Divide, I want to color this one, and A and B will be with of same color. Let's say this. Now you can see all the color and font styles are different. Choose the home tab, click the down arrow next to the font color button, click on the required color. This box will be shown when you will click on the arrow. Change cell alignment. Now this is thing what is important. If you can see, let me change the font size to if while we're by default when you are writing a text that is alphabetic or something which includes any alphabet will be right on the left side of the cell, and any number you write will be shown on the right side of the cell. this is not looks this not looks good. You can change it according to your need. So how we can change it? Now you can see the exact difference. uh, Creating borders. Now these are the difference. Now let's see how we can change it. First select all these. There are 6 ways. Let me change the I2 so that you can understand easily. These three are text alignment. In box where your data should be shown. By default it is on, for text it is on left side, for number it is on right side. I want to see all at one side. Let's click here, line left. They all will be on left side. You say no, show me in center. I will click on the center alignment button. This is the center alignment button. No, you want to see all on right side. You can click on the right, left, center, right. Okay. So it is now clear that how we can change the alignment. Now you can see the data you have written is on the bottom of each cell. You want to show at the center of the box, or you can say in the center of the each cell. So you will click on the middle align. It will take the data into the center. Top, middle, bottom, bottom, middle, top, top, middle, bottom, left, center, right. Most commonly that are used are centered one, middle align and center line. Center line is for the left and right margins, and middle line is for up and down margins. Select cell or cells to align, choose the home tag, click on the required alignment option in the alignment group. For example, the center button in the alignment group as shown in figure 3.39 access center each cell's content. As you can see, they are now centralized. If we have click on this one. Do you know, when you type text into a cell, by default your entry aligns with the left side of the cell. When you type number into a cell, by default your entry aligns with the right side of the cell. You can change the cell alignment. The next topic we are going to study will be applying borders and background colors to cell range or cell borders. We will do that in our next lecture. Now we are going to stop our today's lecture with here. If you have any issue or question, let me know. I will take care of that. I will help you. Do study your topics to practice your work. I will meet you next lecture. Till that lecture, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.